seen this anywhere, and I've been looking on the web and everywhere else and everything else, and I couldn't find it. I wanted to know how to put one of these Spellbinders 3D embossing folders through me Big Shot Plus, and I've had all sorts of troubles, and the way that the girls showed me didn't work for some reason. I don't know why, but I've figured out a way to get it done. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to do it from scratch so everybody can see it. And this is my method. I mean, there's probably a better method of doing it. I've got no idea. I haven't seen any other method. But what I've got is a piece of card which is about 1/2 millimetre, and if you use the if you buy things from Amazon, which everybody does, these are the little cards that you get with envelopes with your bits and pieces in, and if you're lucky enough to get these, don't throw them away for God's sake, because if you put two together, they're about 1/2 millimetre, and you can use these to put on your things to shim. I use them as shims, and it's all it is, a little bit of card cut to size. And it's hard to get 1/2 millimetre card because you don't use it for much else. 1/2 millimetre cards, you don't use it. I've got no use for it really, unless you stick it and make a millimetre out of it and things like that. But anyway, so I've got this 1/2 millimetre card, which is just a Booksheet piece of card, and I've got the Spellbinder's embossing folder itself. It's quite a pretty one, and I was very disappointed that I couldn't use it. And then I've got this thing, which is a silicone rubber mat, which you need. I don't know much about it, and I don't know how thick it is. It's probably about 2 millimetres thick, this one, and it's about 6 inches something by 7.5, 6 something by 7.5. And most of your stamps aren't much bigger than this anyway. So that's what I'm using, this thing here. So all I've got is a 1/2 millimetre card, the Spellbinder's folding embossing board itself, and this little silicone mat, which is a must. You must have this. Well, I haven't used any, and I haven't opened this yet. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to open it and take out the card itself. They're beautiful. These are absolutely beautiful. I should have really bought. I should have left the Big Shot and got the thing that you operate these in, because these are absolutely beautiful. There's more Spellbinder stuff than anything else. Anyway, that's by the by. I'll just stop there because I want to do something else now. Okay. Well, I stopped there, and I've got a piece of cardstock, which is this is blue. It's not white or anything. It's just blue. It's just something I've got handy. And what you need to do with it is to cut it to the same dimension as the Spellbinder box itself, otherwise it leaves creases. So what I do, I just place it inside, because it's a little envelope, and then I aren't very scientific, but I hope this helps somebody, because I was really upset when I couldn't use these, and if anybody's got one and they can't use it, this may help you, I don't know. Anyway, I turned it over, and what I did was I just cut the outside of it like so, and once you've got a template for one, you're okay. My knife's not very sharp. Yeah, so once you've got one, you can take that out and put it onto your other card like so. And cut it to shape. Because anything left over just wrinkles up for some reason, I don't know why. It's best if you can get it exact. I have found that out. That's something I have found out while I was doing it. Even the papers will wrinkle up if they're not in the machine properly. So that's what I'm doing. And then So I've got two now, a one card, one A4 piece of card. This is blue stock, card stock. It's a 160 GSM, that's all. And I put it in, doesn't matter which way, because it'll, one side will be raised and the other side won't. And I just hold it there, like so. And then I've got this bottle here, it's just full of water. It's an airwick mist thing. They say with spritzers and things like that, I'm waiting for a spritzer, but this works just as well. And I just give it a quick spray. Probably got too much water on there. And but it doesn't matter. It won't hurt anything. And then I close the card up on it. Put the rubber on top, like so, and then put the card on top of that. But what you do is you turn it, you don't use that end with the bulk on. Don't use the end with the bulk on. Turn it round the other way, and then push it underneath, and then put it into your. And you can see I've got a big shot here. I haven't got a lot of room. I'm terrible for room, but I'm going to just show you what I do, and put it in so it's over the black rubber. Otherwise, it will crop, bubble up. And if it does bubble up a bit, use a bit thinner paper, or use papers, shimmy papers. Push it in gently until it catches, and then turn. Okay. And there you'll see, I'll just turn this around. There you'll see you've got a beautiful embossing there. I'm trying to do it so as you can see it. It's absolutely gorgeous. And it works every time. And what I've got is, so you've got the card cut to the exact dimensions, your piece of rubber, your little mat, and on your big shot, I'll take you down to the big shot. I forgot to show this to you. You've got the masterboard, and I'm using just one sheet of the perspex. That's all, just one. Or the compressing tools, or whatever you want to call them. And so there's only two bits on there. The masterboard, the Big Shot Plus platform, one of the cutting frames, or acetate sheets, and then them bits. So that's all there is to it. And I'll show you some of the other things that I've done. So you can see it does a beautiful cutout there. And I don't know anything about these yet. I've just got them. I've got no idea what you do or how to make cards. I'm watching somebody called Christine. I think she's absolutely smashing. She's a lovely person. And these are a couple that I did earlier, because I bought 2 or 3 of these things, and I've been making flowers. And I'm not too enamoured with the Big Shot. Everybody goes crazy about the Big Shot, but it seems as though you've got to make things, do things to make it blinking work. But these are I don't know if you can see that. I find it very difficult to show you how these work, if you can see the embossing or not on that. I'll try and get it around. But they are lovely, they are beautiful. And these are by these are Spellbinders, embossing folders. Spellbinder 3D embossing folders. And I found them, these are little ribbons that I've made. I'm just making everything at the moment. And these are little flowers that I made from somebody one of the girls showed me on the net how to make them. And these are the cuttings from the Big Shot Plus. You get with the extended version, you get cutting tools and things inside it. Anyway, that's what I want to show. It's just how you do it. And I hope that's been some use to somebody, and the best of luck.